Hey guys, it's Cauliflower. I am back. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my monthly favorites and not so favorites. I haven't done this in a hot minute. In fact, I don't think I've done a favorites video since probably December, probably the year's end. Yeah, I did a year end for 2018. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it somewhere in the cards. But today we're going to be doing my monthly favorites, and I'm not picking a particular month because this is coming from probably since December on, just products I've been using, products I've been enjoying, and products I have not. And we'll get to those as well. So let's start. I have so many things. I've got skincare, I've got hair care, I've got makeup, I've got, yeah, just everything and anything that you can think of. I've got it in front of me. Well, not everything. I don't have Matt Damon in front of me, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. Okay, so we'll go with the boring stuff right off the bat. The cleanser I've been using and really have been loving, and I've been taking the advice of some of my more mature, not to say anything against my younger viewers and YouTubers, but my more mature YouTubers out there that I've been watching. I have started to use the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. And it's very economical. This is a very large bottle. I got this off of Amazon, 14 fluid ounces. I just like it that it just maintains the moisture in my skin without stripping it. So when I clean off my makeup or when I just clean my skin, it doesn't feel dry or tugging or anything of that nature. Of course, already with the tongue twisting. So this has been a lifesaver, especially right now with winter being what it is here. We've had some pretty frigid days. So keeping moisture in your skin is very important. Okay, going on to the skincare that goes on after, it is in the form of the Ordinary. I have been using the Ordinary now probably for over a year, and I do love some of their products, and some of their products I don't see the point. But we're going to talk about the ones that I've been using more or less for the past few months. We'll start with this one right here. This is the Ordinary's Buffet, which is basically a conclude or just a potpourri of a lot of their other serums into one serum. So if you don't feel like putting on a bunch of different ones, you can always pick this one up. You can get this on Beautylish, you can get this on Hush, you can get it off their website. I am just shocked about the former owner, Brandon. I think it's horrible what has happened to him. I just wanted to acknowledge my condolences about that. I think it was a terrible thing that transpired. I mean, he was a very passionate man, very misunderstood, or maybe he had a lot of mental things going on. I don't know. But anyway, the products are great, and I just wanted to give that little bit of an acknowledgement. Using the hyaluronic acid, which of course everybody is looking for in every type of skincare. This just retains your moisture, holds in the moisture the most. This is on the scale of like when it comes down to like components you want to use in your skincare to hold in moisture. Hyaluronic acid is right up there. This is a 2%, so it's really, really concentrated. You don't need a lot of this. And again, Ordinary is very inexpensive. I think these are about like $7 for the hyaluronic acid. And then there's this one, which is a chemical peel type of a thing. This is the AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. When I first got this, I used it the wrong way. I just kind of like dotted it on my face and left it there. I thought it was basically like to just work on blemishes, but this is actually a peeling solution. So you put it on your skin, you rub it into your skin. It takes about 10 minutes. You do feel a slight tingling, but then you take it off your skin and you feel a real softness, and you just know that all the dead skin is gone. And it's a great way to just, you know, do it quickly if you don't want to do the normal exfoliating or use anything of that nature. You can always go with this, and again, very inexpensive. And then the last thing that I just introduced recently is the Ordinary's Retinol 0.2 and Squalane. I don't know exactly what squalane is. I think it's kind of like a marine type of a thing, kind of like an ocean type of a ingredient. I actually just picked up their marine squalane serum, so I will see what that has to do with anything. But this is the retinol that I've been using every other day. as opposed to the hyaluronic acid. Never use your retinol and your hyaluronic acid on the same day. It kind of counterproducts. So this has been really good. Care item I've been using and loving is from Physicians Formula. This is their Rose All Day Oil-Free Serum, brightens and tightens. So this is just like it's kind of a strange thing, and I don't like this dropper. That's the one thing I don't like about this whole thing, but it comes out very pearly, but it smells amazing. It comes out very pearly, and when you put it on, it feels like water. It doesn't feel like a lotion or like a serum. It kind of feels very watery, but it sinks into your skin right away, and it leaves such a really pretty fragrance behind. And then it makes your skin feel really, really soft, and makeup goes over it like a dream. I actually was gifted this from Generation Beauty, but you can pick this up at any drugstore. I think it's like $12 to $15. Don't quote me on that. And I think you can get it on Amazon as well, but it's really, really an amazing product. Let's get into makeup and foundations that I have been using. One that I got from the drugstore a while ago, and I used it in a Get Ready With Me, I think, or something to that effect. I think it was the e.l.f. Get Ready With Me. It is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. This stuff is amazing. It makes my skin look very dewy and very healthy, and that's exactly what it says on the bottle. It says healthy glow. I got the color number 30. This is in Fresh Honey, which you would think would be normally darker in the world of colors in foundation, but this is a perfect match for me. And again, I love the fact that it makes my skin look really dewy and healthy and fresh and highlighted and all of that nonsense, and it's very inexpensive. You can pick Essence up at Ulta, which is where I got mine. And then, I know, because I put this in my worst of 2018, and, all right, Fenty Beauty. Let me just say about Fenty Beauty and this particular foundation. I think Fenty Beauty is better for me in the winter. I think it's horrible for me in the summer, better for me in the winter. I don't know, but it works really nicely on my skin. I don't know if it has anything to do with the cold, drier air, but for some reason, it works better on my skin. So I have been on and off between using the Essence and the Fenty. And then I've been trying some other foundations as well. But the Fenty I have been actually getting use out of. I really just want to use it up because I paid so much for it. But again, it works better for me in the winter than it does in the warmer months. It doesn't look as patchy. It kind of just, I don't know. It's very strange what your skin does in different seasons. Ever talk about tools or anything of that magnitude, but I have started using this, and I have been loving its results. This is actually a jade roller, or this one is like a rose. This is a rose quartz facial roller, and for your skin. So I got this off of Amazon, and I was a little skeptical because I've seen a few videos about jade ones and cheaper ones and ones that you can buy that are over $100, but I purchased this one. This one I think normally was like $19 or something on Amazon. I paid a lot less because I got this off of JumpSend or Vipon, one of them, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So you don't need to do a lot of this. You don't need to like go in. But what I like that it does, it's like, I think what the actual word for it is called drainage. I'll put it up on the screen. It's some sort of drainage that moves around all of the things inside of your skin that don't normally move, that can cause you to have the breakouts or what have you if you don't do this, if you don't massage your skin, if you don't massage your face, if you don't give your face, just like your body, you don't get the benefits of what it can do for you. This actually is a really nice way of just giving yourself that little mini massage every day. It feels really good. It's very cool. If you get the right type of roller and it stays cold, and once you apply it on your skin, it feels really, really nice. And you don't have to be rough with it, but you just give yourself that couple of minutes every day, and it makes a difference in my skin. I've been seeing a large difference in my skin, in brightness, in less dull. It looks a lot healthier. My foundations are coming out and looking a lot healthier. It doesn't look, my skin doesn't look so just like lifeless is what I'm trying to say, because a lot of times around the winter my skin just goes to pot. But since I've been doing this every day for just a couple of minutes, I'll do it in the morning and then I'll do it again at night. And you can also work these with your serums or your moisturizers or what have you if you really want to get your products into your skin. But I just like to do it when there's nothing on my face. So I've been loving this. And this is from a company called Beauty is Zen. I am thinking of doing a video of all my favorite Amazon products that I get. So let me know if you'd be interested in that video. I pulled out this. Now, I have been loving this particular item. I have loved it before. I talked about it on my channel, but I went to Walgreens and I purchased another product, and it is from Jordana. Jordana is not spoken about anymore, and I don't know if it's kind of one of those brands that is kind of seeing its way out, but I hope not, because Jordana has come out with some really decent products, and they're very, very inexpensive. Let's go with the Jordana Sculpt and Go. This has been, hands down, the best contour I have used, cream contour I have ever used, and I have used some that you can compare high-end, mid-end, drugstore, what have you, and this is the best. This is absolutely the best. I'm wearing it today. It is so easy. You just glide it on your skin. It blends with a brush. It doesn't move. It doesn't remove any of my foundation or anything like that. I have been contouring my nose a lot more with this, and I like what it's been doing for it. I just love this product. I have been using it before and I kind of just forgot about it, but I took it out again because it is that good and it is so inexpensive. If you do go to Walgreens and you see Jordana and you see this, pick it up. It's really, really good. The shade is in light. I don't know if they have other shades. They might have darker ones, but definitely pick this one up. And so then when I did go back to Walgreens, I saw this. This is from Jordana. This is their Triple Play. This is in Petal Pink. This is just a blush. And I thought when I first put this on, because it is so light, it is so, so light. It's a really beautiful light, like peachy pink, but I'm wearing it today. I love what it does. It gives me such a healthy, healthy look. And I love that it's a cream product, so it spreads on nicely. And once you blend that in on your skin, it just looks so, so gorgeous. Especially if you have like yellow undertones like I do. For some reason, this gorgeous like light pinky peach really brings out my skin. I love what it looks like. And again, very inexpensive. I bought this on clearance, so I don't know if it's still available. You can check it out. Go on Amazon, go on Jordana's website, or go to Walgreens and check it out. Very inexpensive and such a good product. Okay, speaking of inexpensive, you guys saw me use this in a e.l.f. tutorial or Get Ready With Me. This is e.l.f.'s Targeted Natural Glow Stick. Again, this is in Pink Pearl. I have fallen in love with this thing. Absolutely fallen in love with this thing. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. I love that. It has like that little pink essence to it, that duochrome and that shininess. That is what is on my skin, all over my skin. I have it on the high points of my cheekbones. I have it on my chin, on my cupid's bow, on my nose, and of course the middle of my forehead. It is such an easy, inexpensive way to give yourself that glow if you don't want to go out and buy the more expensive ones like the Anastasias or the Jeffree Stars. Those are amazing too, but in case you just want to do it and go, this is amazing, and it's under $4 frickin' dollars. Go on e.l.f.'s website, go to Target, where have you, wherever e.l.f. is sold. I think it's also in Ulta, although I haven't seen these products in Ulta, but wherever you can find it, pick it up. I also brought out oldies, some oldies. Do you guys remember these from Wet n Wild? These are the Wet n Wild Fergie collection, the Fergie Center Stage collection, the highlight palettes. Oh my God, I forgot how amazing these are. And it is so just, I don't know what it is about this particular one. This one that has like the brown and the pink and the gold. But you can use this for more than just a highlight. You can put this as a contour shine and also over your blush, which is what I've been doing with both of these. I have been loving what it looks like. Again, it's right here. This gold that you see right here is that Center Stage, this one right here, which on top of that is the e.l.f. I have just been loving playing with just all of my products, whether they're drugstore or higher end, and just seeing the results. And again, very inexpensive. I think you can still get these if you go on Amazon or Wet n Wild, what have you, but love, love, love them. All right, and then my last facial, cheek, what have you, is from e.l.f. This is the Cream Blush Palette. I tried this on my e.l.f. video. This is just an amazing, amazing, amazing palette. You have 4 gorgeous shades. Again, with the cream products, they go on very nicely. They blend into your skin if you use a nice stipple brush, which you can use an e.l.f. stipple brush or any stipple brush. And it just is just so, so gorgeous. I love this particular one. It looks like it's going to be too much as far as pigmentation, but once you blend it out on your skin, it is absolutely gorgeous. You can even use these as like cream shadows if you don't want to use them as blushes and get a really gorgeous result as well. I'm going to turn this light off because it gets a little bit too much, but have been loving the cream products from the drugstore this month and over the last few months. Okay, let's talk about, of course, my favorite thing, my favorite thing next to mascara, which is eyeshadow palettes. I have 2 here. One is from BH Cosmetics. I am wearing BH Cosmetics on my eyes today. This is the BH Royal Affair palette, which is a 20 color shaded palette. As you can see, I've been getting a lot of use out of this. It has some really unique colors in there, some shimmers, some mattes, some satins. I have been absolutely loving this palette. I've been using this palette a lot for cut creases, for just looks like this. I pulled this one out today because I wanted it to match my shirt, which says Weekend Vibes, the rainbow colors. So I did this to my eyes with this palette, and I have to admit to you, I was struggling a little bit today because this this particular color right here, this blue, when I first started to put it on my eyes, it was kind of getting a little chunky and it wasn't showing up. But as I blended it in and just used a little Fix Plus on it, it worked out gorgeously. I mean, look at this. It looks like it's patchy once you kind of like swatch it, but I don't know what it does or what is in this to once you have it on your eyes, it really brings out the color of, it just brings out the entire look. I started with this one right here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have names, but this like kind of mustard color. And then I went in with this one right here, this darker shade that's over the, right above, like right where my brow bone is. And I also have this green in the corner, and this is what the actual look is like. And I love how these shadows integrate with each other. They blend well with each other. They don't muddle up. I was a little afraid of that, a little skeptical of that, but I got a really great deal with this on BH Cosmetics. This came with a brush set, which also should be in my favorites this month because those brushes are amazing. Check it out. They're called the Royal Affair. And the other palette I have been loving is from Profusion. This is the Wanderlust palette. And again, just like this one, it has a palette of colors in here that I love mixing around and kind of working together with some of the more shimmery shades, like this one right here. This color is called Serious. It is such a beautiful color for like your inner corner, or like if you're going to do a cut crease. I have done a few looks with this. Again, don't let the fact that it doesn't swatch deter you. It's really, really a very good palette. I've been using this a lot, more than my James Charles Artistry palette. Sorry, James. Once this came into my life, that kind of replaced you. But doesn't mean I haven't been loving James Charles, his Morphe palette. I have. I just wanted to let you guys know that there are more affordable options. This is about like, I think like $8. About $8 or $10 on the Profusion website. So if you didn't get the James Charles, this is very, very comparable to that. There are a few colors in here that you won't find, but that like lemony yellow, I think is just as beautiful as the yellow that's in James's palette. Okay, let's move on to mascara. I have 2 higher end. Yeah, I know. This one came in a package deal. This came with Ruby Woo. the lipstick from MAC and also the Fix Plus. This is MAC's, I think this is the lengthening and defining. I absolutely have loved this mascara. It replaced my Note one, which I just finished. I just got through finishing and it's in my empties now. I absolutely adore this mascara. I didn't think I was going to because it looks a little bit clumpy right there, but it actually works really, really nicely. I am wearing it today. It's just so lengthening and thickening, and it just makes my lashes look amazing. And then I also have been trying and been loving this from Hourglass. This is their Caution Extreme Lash Mascara, which I got at Generation Beauty, and I was like, let me give it a little bit of a shot, and absolutely adore it. Again, on the same lines of the MAC, it lengthens, it thickens, it's really, really good. I didn't want to say that because it's very expensive. I would say it's up there with my IT Cosmetics Superhero as well. Another one of my higher end favorites. This was really, really good. And I've been using both of my mascaras with this L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, a really excellent primer. It also works with the ones that don't work as well. So if you have mascaras that are not giving you that length that you needed to, then definitely pick this up. As far as like priming your eyelashes, it will do a complete wonder. It'll make a big difference, but it actually really works with a really good mascara because it just gives it more of an extension and length than I could ever dream of, and I have been loving it this month. Okay, winding down, I just have a few hair products, and then we're going to move on to the not-so-favorites. This is a product that has become a savior for me in between doing colorings on my hair, which I'm trying not to do so many of because I don't want to destroy my hair as I'm getting older. I'm trying to take better care of it now. And as I'm taking some other products that are actually growing in my hair is getting longer and it's starting to grow in the areas where it was thinning. I really don't want to over-chemical as my hair, if that's a word. So I've been using this from EverPro. I have used the Gray Away in the powder form. Now I found it in the spray. This is their temporary root concealer. I have this in black, dark brown. This is such a lifesaver because with me, I have dark hair. So of course, everything shows up. You know, once you get gray within like the growth or what have you, this is like the best thing to use, and you can use it along your scalp line as well, and it doesn't look fake. It looks really, really good. It blends in really nicely, so I've been enjoying that a lot, and it's such a lifesaver. And then, of course, two leave-ins, two hair products that I have been enjoying. One that's a little higher end than the drugstore version, but it is Briogeo. This is the Rosaceo Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. And I've been using the leave-in mask. I've been loving both of them. I use this on my daughter as well because she has thick hair that tends to tangle. And this does an amazing job of detangling and makes your hair feel really soft. And it extends, I seem to think it extends the softness in my hair a few more days than when I don't use it. And also been picking up and using Tresemme. I love Tresemme. This is their Repair and Protect 7. This is just another one of those like leave-ins. I put this in when my hair is wet, right before I'm gonna blow dry it. And then again, I'll use it dry before I'm going to straighten it. And it doesn't weigh down my hair. It doesn't make it greasy or anything like that. It smells absolutely amazing. I love Tresemme's products. I always have. Tresemme has really updated and come out with some really great ones. Their Micro Mist hairspray, that's another one I've been loving this month. Absolutely one of the best hairsprays ever. It is such a light spray. It holds your hair, it holds the curls, holds whatever you're going to do to your hair, but it doesn't make it crunchy and it doesn't make it really hard to comb out, which is an amazing thing. So Tresemme, Tresemme, Tresemme. Okay, let's get into 3 products that weren't so great for me the last few months that I've been trying them. So this company reached out to me some time ago. I would say probably early 2018. I got some products from this company. I was sent this company's product a while ago, probably around early 2018, to try, and then I never did a review because I never got a long enough chance to use the products effectively, so I didn't do any kind of review yet. But I have tried this a few times. I gave it a good shot. It was a cleanser that I was trying to incorporate with my other cleansers. This is from a company called Mix Easy. And I'll tell you something, sorry guys, again with this light, I'll tell you something about this company that is amazing, is what they do for you is they allow you to pick out your own ingredients, and then they will curate your own formula of skincare or hair care. And I have some hair care from them as well. And it's really cool. It's a really cool idea. I don't recall exactly what I had them put in to this particular one, but unfortunately what ended up happening is when I used this cleanser, it burned my eyes so bad. Like the cleanser itself was really nice, and it smells pretty decent. It smells nice, but whatever I included in here or whatever they included in here, which you can't read. That's another thing I didn't like, is that you can't, if you could see this, it's so tiny, you can't read those ingredients. But when you go on their website, it's amazing. They give you like the option to put in any type of, they give you the list of ingredients and what they actually do, and then you can incorporate them in your skincare or in the hair care, which I also have the hair care and I like the hair care, but this particular product just didn't work for me. It just burned my eyes really bad, and I really didn't like that. So unfortunately that was a non-favorite. Another one that I wasn't too thrilled with, and it's really not that big of a deal because it's just like, one of these things you get around Christmas time, just like, for whatever. But it's from Philosophy. It's their Fresh Cream. This is their shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath, which I use for just a shower gel. No. I was not impressed with this whatsoever. It doesn't really lather up, and when it does, it smells good in the bottle, but it kind of, in the shower, kind of smells like malted milk balls, and that's just not a very good it's not a very good smell. Not something you want to smell like in your on your body. I don't know, just for me it didn't work out very nicely. It's okay. I wouldn't put it in my hair or anything like that, maybe as a bubble bath, if you don't mind that kind of a scent, but I really was turned off by that malted milk smell. I know, whatever. I know, it's really not that big of a deal. Third world problems, whatever. It's like, oh, the body wash doesn't smell right, but whatever. It's not a favorite. And the last thing is, this is something that I got out of my FabFitFun box. This is from the Grown Alchemist. This product confuses me because it's basically what it is a botanical polishing facial exfoliant. No. This is no, oh God, the smell on this too. This is not for your face. It is so heavily scented, and not in a good way. It's like a cedar chest with like some kind of like really heavy men's deodorant. That's what this smells like. It's very thick, and then you have like that grainy stuff, which honestly I don't like on my face. It feels too heavy. The smell enough is like, oh, I can't stand it. So I've been using it for my body instead, like on my clavicle area, like over here, like on my chest and on my legs, and it's good for that. But if you can get past that smell just ruins it for me. Oh, it's really not that good whatsoever. Just makes your whole shower smell like that. So yeah, that's it. Just 3 products that I didn't like over a course of so many different products that I've been trying for the last few months. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I know this was a long video. Make sure before you leave, you subscribe and you hit that bell. And yeah, that'll be it. I will see you guys in my next video.